As President Joe Biden faces growing criticism over what could be the biggest migrant surge at the border in 2 decades, Republicans are trying to channel Donald Trump's stout defense of immigration control without striking the kind of tone that voters thought was too harsh. Senator Ted Cruz called the conditions faced by migrant children at the border, quote, tragic and horrific, after touring one of the facilities where they're being housed. Senator John Cornyn said, "This is a tragic set of circumstances," after a trip to a similar facility in Houston. And Senator Josh Hawley, a Missouri Republican and Trump-style populist, described the situation as a, quote, severe humanitarian disaster. With few exceptions, Republicans have not softened their position on the border. They mostly blame Biden for attracting this migrant surge by signaling to the world that it would be easier to enter and remain in the U.S. once he took office. The Republican National Committee said in a statement, Biden's open borders agenda created this crisis in the first place, and now Biden is doubling down on the same destructive policies. Biden said in his first press conference that now wasn't the time for migrants to come. But his plea occurred weeks after 100,000 people attempted to enter the country in a single month, and he suggested unaccompanied minors were unlikely to be sent away. Twice as many children are now in Border Patrol custody as there were during the biggest migrant surges under Trump in 2019. Yet most Republicans would like to be perceived differently than they were during either of those Trump-era incidents, and avoid the kind of outcry triggered by the former president's zero-tolerance policy that accelerated family separations in the summer of 2018.